else should we, I mean, we're talking about member items, we're talking about bills. What other major category of research could we do that would be hard without this website?
Well, with that, I'm pausing here because, first of all, the state contracts, again, were just about impossible before this website. The recipients of state contracts also have lobbyists. They also make campaign contributions. And so before, you actually had to file a FOIA request to find out any information about state contracts. Now you can see who's receiving state contracts for how much, and then you want to see what kind of involvement that business has in the state government process. What kind of involvement based on what they're lobbying on, and also who they're giving money to.
Can you find anything on campaign finance from this website?
Absolutely. You could look up all campaign finance reports.
So, yeah, that would be something I think this group would be interested in.
Sure.
Don't you think that?
And with many instances, you could get to the same information from different avenues. So if you want to look at an elected official's campaign finance report, one way you might want to go to that is look at the elected official. Now, before I actually do this, you might want to look at a donor's giving history, and you could do that by the general search, or if you're looking up the lobbyist. If you're looking up a lobbyist, you look at those expenses. When you're actually looking at that report, that gives you information that we'll touch on that as well. But let's, I'll show you two ways. Actually, let me do the general search. Somebody throw me out another business.
Business?
Or a state legislator.
How about BPU?
What is BPU?
Board of Public Utilities in Jamestown.
Board. Board of Public. Let's see. Now I'm going to try to put in utilities. No, it's not in here, which probably means one of two things. Either it itself does not do lobbying or makes contributions. Maybe its component members do.
Would it be Jamestown Board of Public Utilities?
No, the word utilities only appears in one. This is financial filings, right? So I didn't. Let me check state contracts. There's many organizations with utilities in the name. Let me check lobbyists. Yeah, I don't see the Board of Public Utilities here. But, taking the Orange and Rockland Counties Utilities, Inc. Employees PAC, I'm going to take a look at.
This is your last chance to get it right.
I'm going to look at. I'm going to export some data on this. So what I'm showing here, oops, I'm going to close all now. What this is a list of all the financial filers with that name. Yeah.
I'm just curious how much money was spent to create the project Sunlight.
About $4 million. Most of that is on staff salary. There is some material cost, but most of it's on staff salary.
So is the staff now doing the updating?
Yes, the staff is doing updating. We're trying to keep this in as real time as possible.
And they'll soon be doing archiving.
If I have my way, they'll soon be doing archiving. I can't guarantee it, but I'm going to sincerely try to get it done and try to get it done quickly.
That may cost a little more.
Well, it will, because it will take staff time. All the information in here is already, we don't create new information. We're capturing information that already exists. So, for instance, if you made the suggestion, we should list the position of lobbyists on bills, that information does not exist. It's not required by law to be reported. It would require a change of law, and it might be a good idea, but it would cost us a lot more, and it would be a project on a different level of magnitude to get that information, because there's no requirement that that's reported. But the archives, I could actually get to archive bills from Project Sunlight, but not in the kind of easy way that Project Sunlight is supposed to be. And that's the first time I've had that request. Why? Because this is the first end of session that Project Sunlight has existed for. So this is probably the first time that particular problem has been encountered. And so we'll fix it.
You'll be glad you were here.
First of all, I'm always glad when I'm in Dunkirk. And secondly, I'm always glad when I'm with the League of Women Voters.
There you go.
So thank you very much. I hope that was interesting.
I think it was interesting for all of us, don't you think?
I hope so, yeah.
Well, we've had two of our league newsletters have highlighted Project Sunlight. So now I hope, most of you I know are on computers because we only have 36 leaguers that we send out newsletters to. So now when you go home, Google Project Sunlight, or just go to the website, which is unreadable from there, but go to just Google Project Sunlight, it'll take you to that page, I'm pretty sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I'm going to disassemble this one.
Disassemble away.